My name is Sally Crosen. I'm the operations manager for Maid Brigade, and we're a cleaning company. So we help families with all domestic duties and laundry in Loudoun County, Western Fairfax, Berryville, Charlestown, West Virginia.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit of a background about yourself and how you got started in this industry. I know you said you've been helping manage everything for 16 years.
Yes.
Tell me how that came to be. And
Well, I'm originally a California girl,
Okay.
born and raised in California. I worked for the airlines. I was an initial flight attendant instructor for the airlines, did that for 18 years, and transferred out here. And then I lost my job with the airlines. So kind of long story there, but lost my job with the airlines, didn't know what I was going to do, what career I was going to stay, because I had 2 kids at home. I was debating, do I continue with the airlines and be away from them when they were already, 13 years old. I didn't want to be away from them. So I just kind of took a break and decided, let me see what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Maid Brigade just kind of came about in my lap, and didn't know anything about the cleaning business.
Yeah.
But the ad said bilingual, I speak fluent Spanish, bilingual supervisor. So I thought, I can do that.
I love that.
And then when I interviewed, they offered me the operations position.
Look at that.
I thought, okay, I can do this. And they sent me to school, as they say, and I learned the business and learned how to clean and learn a little bit about what they're doing. And here I am 16 years later, helping families with their domestic duties. But we're much more than that, though. We give back to our community. I've been volunteering with Habitat for Humanity for the last 14 years. Been a board member for the last 6 years, and we donate all the cleanings to the houses that we dedicate to the people in the community. So I love doing that part. And we also have a little, I guess not a nonprofit, but we have a little finger of Maid Brigade that helps our community in any way, if someone is ill, if someone is going through struggling, whatever that struggle is. We come in and we clean their house for once a month for 4 months in a row, just to try to help them get over that hump of whatever's happening in their lives.
That is amazing. I love that.
Sometimes, mom has a car accident or dad has a car accident, they broke their foot and they can't do much. People do a meal train and we come in and help clean the house.
That is wonderful. I love that. 'Cause sometimes
And that
people
helps.
do need that.
It makes you feel good when you're in a clean space.
Yes. Oh, big time.
So we do that a lot. So that's good referrals for us too.
Yes. No. Tell me why helping the community out is so important to you guys. Talk to me about that.
We used to, when I came to Maid Brigade, and I found out that we used to do a program called Cleaning for a Reason. And that was helping women with breast cancer to clean their house.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, why are we limiting our services? Why are we only cleaning for someone who has breast cancer? Why not just open it up to the community?
Yeah.
Who needs our help? So we decided we're not going to do that anymore. And I know so many people in the community through networking, and I thought, let's just help anybody.
Yeah. No.
Struggling with whatever it is you're struggling with, because everybody's struggle is different.
Yes.
So let's just help somebody. And that's usually where I get those folks that need us to have that clean house and try to get over that hump that they're in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about marketing because I have seen some videos online that are very addicting to me, or I'll save them and I'm just like, what? You need to clean this? Okay. Stop showing me this, because I did not know, and I didn't know how long that has not been cleaned for. Do you guys have any videos that you're putting online as far as content for Instagram, maybe YouTube, Facebook, sharing all these tips? Because I feel like there's a big niche out there for what you guys are doing and all the amazing things that goes into it.
There is, but we don't. I'm so old school. I don't even have Instagram, and I know so many of my networking friends that you need to get on Instagram. But we're not on Instagram.
That's okay. Everybody's different. Every
Yeah.
business is different. Some people are just pure word of mouth, and hey, it's working for them. Some people are
Yes.
just pure online, and some people just prefer maybe in person. So
It is
it's a
working
variety.
for us. I joined the chamber 16 years ago, and I'm also part of BNI, so that has helped grow our name.
Yeah.
I think Maid Brigade has become a household name here in Loudoun County. Definitely people know us, or they say, oh, I see your cars go by. Or, they know us in some way.
Yeah, love it. Talk to me about the team members that you have with me and what kind of people that you
We
guys
have
are
the best
looking
team
for.
members.
Talk to me
We
about
just celebrated one of our team members' 25th anniversary with us.
Oh, congratulations
This
to
is our
them.
third person that has 25 years with us.
Wow.
I know.
The dedication
it's amazing.
there.
Yes, I think it's a big family. When we come in, we have a big long hallway when we come in from the back of we have a house. Our office is an actual house, so which is awesome. So they come in through the laundry room. We have a wall, and we have everybody's flag that they represent their country, and then we have pictures that they submitted to us. They want us in that wall, so we're constantly changing up the pictures, and we're just one big happy family as they come in. Cleaning is our business, but we're also friends when we come in, and we have a cat that lives in the house.
I love that.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I wish we had a cat here.
We rent from our landlord, who happens to have a dog that hangs out with us during the day.
That is cool.
And that kitty and that doggy, that's just part of our family.
Do they get along?
They do.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the dream right there.
I know. So we're so blessed to be able to have team members that have been around with us that long.
Yeah.
And what's different about our cleaning company is we send the same team to the same household. So our team members know the kids, know the pets, and for all this time that we've been cleaning houses for.
I think that is amazing because sometimes you'll get different people. Wait, what happened? You you talk with them and you kind of get used to them and you know their personality and you want to work with them again. So it's kind of hard sometimes when it's like a different
our business,
person.
it's a revolving door sometimes with employees, but we've been blessed that we do have new employees, but we've also have employees that have been with us for a long time.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
And as a leader, why is that important to have people that have been dedicated for you guys for so long? Like, what do you think is the secret sauce for anybody who's listening out there who has a business and maybe they're having trouble with retention? And I know it's comes and goes, and it's like it comes and goes. So
I think it's twofold for us as a business. That speaks volumes for us. The families that we clean their houses, they feel comfortable because Claudia and Anna is coming to clean their house, and they've been coming for a long time. And they're comfortable because they know that little, let the dog out, let them back in. Here's a little treat. They know that. And the dog knows them. And now that they come in, they know who they are.
Yeah.
So on the other side of the coin, I think it's also valuable for the team member that works for us. They know who we are. They have a steady job. They know what to expect from us. We have a mantra in our office that I started with my other manager, Misty, that let's get to yes, no matter what. Let's get to yes.
Yeah.
Whether the team member needs a day off, let's get to yes. The customer needs extra services. How can we get to yes in everything that we do all the time?
Yeah.
Misty, the other manager, always says, well, why not? Why can't we do that?
I love that. That's
One
a
of
good
our
mindset.
clients like, will you be willing to clean our RV? And we're like, why not? Is it sitting in your driveway? Yes. Okay, let's do it.
I love
We had
it.
another client that had an airplane. He's like, will you be willing to clean my airplane? I was like, is it in Loudoun County? He's like, by the way, yes, at the Leesburg Airport. I said, we can go there.
I love that.
Why not?
Yeah. That's a great
So
outlook to have.
We try to live our day every day. Sometimes, you get that text from your doctor and said, totally forgot I had an appointment tomorrow. The team members come in and said, I need to be off early tomorrow. Well, let's make it work. How can we make it work?
Yeah. I love that.
So that's how we live every day. And in our business, things are never the same. Sometimes whatever happens, a flat tire, this, that, we just make it work.
Yeah, no, that is such a good mantra to have, and it's a good positive outlook there. It's like, of course we can. Like, why not? We can do it. Make it happen.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see yourselves in the next 5 years? Like, any room for expansion? Are you guys going to add maybe something different? Talk to me about that.
We also do laundry. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier.
You did earlier, yeah.
Okay, we do laundry. A lot of our clients are Airbnb, so it works really well. We go in there, we clean, we take the dirty laundry away, we make the beds, so it's perfect for them. We've also have helped first-time moms trying to get their feel for having a routine for having a baby, and we do help them with the laundry.
Wow.
So where I see myself is continuing to grow Berryville in that area.
Yeah. No.
Maybe a satellite office. I don't know.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And I know you said you've got team members. About how many team members do you guys have?
We have 16 teams, and each team has 2 people, so 38. And then we have a couple of floater people. We have about 42 employees.
Okay, wow, that's
Counting us in the office. So it's me and Misty. We have an assistant who is so awesome. And then we have a person that does, Norma, she's awesome. She does our laundry for us and everything else that we need her to do.
Love it. And as your role as being like, I guess, management, leadership, what is it like managing all these people? And do you have any tips for maybe any entrepreneurs who are doing it alone and trying to get help, or maybe you need help?
It's a good question, because when I first came here, I was corporate America with the airlines, conducting business like FAA wants you to conduct business.
Yeah.
And then I come here and it's totally different ballgame. So I needed to learn what it is that they do every day. So in order for me to learn, I went and cleaned houses with every single team. So I can see what they do, and they can see that I can do it as well.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be saying someone, hey, you know what, maybe a little bit better here, they know that I can clean.
Yeah.
They've seen me clean because I've gone with them. Many times they'll say, I need you to get off early. Will you come help me clean with me? I'm like, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll help you clean. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's you got to mold yourself in whatever it is that you're doing in order to make it work.
Yes.
And if you can't do it, I can't expect our team members to do it.
Yeah.
If I don't know how to do it either.
Yeah.
So I really know what they're doing. Sometimes they'll call me, send me a picture. What do I do with this? Or how do I do this? Or to help me.
Yeah.
And I think it helps that I know what they're doing. I know what solutions are clean.
Yeah.
I know how to do it. Use this tool instead, or whatever's happening.
Yeah. And I love that they have the confidence to be able to take a picture and be like, hey, what do I do? Like, they're not like freaking out, like, no, I don't want to send it to her. She's going to judge me or something.
Absolutely not. We always say, if there's a doubt, make a phone call. Whether with me, my assistant, somebody, let's make a phone call and let's figure it out together.
Yeah.
It's not about what you did wrong. Let's figure it out. How can we do it and make it work?
Yeah.
For everybody, for the client too.
Absolutely.
Because it's affecting them as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
and I'm curious, how was your industry during COVID? Did you guys see like it go up or did it go down? Because
it went down.
Wow.
Within that 1 week that everybody, and we were essential, so we continue to work. Our team members continue to work. It went down about 40% of our revenue went down because we cleaned a lot of those 50 plus communities. So those communities had their doors closed. We couldn't go in.
Wow.
So, but we made it work. We made it work, and we paid, even though our team members that didn't have that much work, we made it work for everybody. We kept everybody on staff.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Those were some hard times. So the fact that you were able to do
There were
that.
some hard times, but I think, like I said, what can we do?
Yeah.
To keep busy?
Pivot.
Exactly. We started cleaning our closets in our office because we have a house.
Yeah.
And I do training in the house, so it's perfect. We started cleaning closets, just doing stuff that we could, whatever, keep us busy.
Yeah.
Whether it was cleaning a car or whatever it was.
Yeah. That's a good source of time there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you like to do outside of work? Like, what is your passion or a hobby that you have outside of work?
I'm a big homebody, but I am a big canoeist. My husband and I canoe all the rivers in Loudoun County. We just took a vacation where we rented a house on the canal so we can canoe every day.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, my kids canoe. My dog loves to canoe with us.
How fun.
Yes, so that's you get to see Loudoun County in a different way, and it's so beautiful
water.
here on the roads. But you get on the water, it's
Another ball game there.
totally different.
It's nice and quiet sometimes too,
It
right?
is very peaceful.
Yeah.
We'll go and canoe to an island and just have a little picnic, and just enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so quiet, but you hear all the buzzing and the birds and the different things that are going on.
Get all the noise out of there and just center yourself for a bit, right?
Yeah,
Be in
it
that
is.
moment.
Yeah,
You must have good upper body strength because I've done it once and my arm was like, oh my gosh.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if sometimes, we don't have somebody picking us up or dropping us off. So we'll canoe against the current and then just kind of float nice back.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Kudos to you for that. Having
It's
the
a lot
strength
of
for that.
fun,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's your passion. You love it. What have been some of the challenges that you guys have faced besides COVID as a business owner, as a leader, and how did you get through it?
Let's see, what challenges? I don't think there's been many. There's a method to our madness. We've got a standard of cleaning with that, and then just the little things that come up, like the airplane, the RV. How can we do this? How can we do that? We also tailor the cleaning. So a lot of our empty nesters, I'm thinking, why are we cleaning your entire house? Nobody used it the last time we were here, so we can also tailor it that way. We help folks with their garage, pull everything out, put everything back in.
Yeah.
I think the biggest challenge is just trying to accommodate everybody.
Yeah.
Like our team members, they have kids. We start at 8 and we finish by 4. I want everybody to be home, get out to the fields if your kids are playing soccer. I know I did, and I miss those days. My kids are adults now, but I have a young staff. They need to be at home when their kids get home.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
See what's happening with them.
For sure. And I'd like to know, I guess, your background, if that's okay to ask. I know you said you're fluent in Spanish.
Yes.
So I'd like to know, did you go to school for that? Did family teach you?
I grew up speaking both languages. Both my parents, my dad's from Mexico.
Okay.
Both my parents do not speak English. So I grew up speaking English and Spanish. To my parents and my siblings, we spoke English.
Yeah.
And fortunate enough to be able to speak both languages.
Yeah, how cool. Yeah.
I know, my dad used to say always when we were growing up, don't forget your language. You're going to use it someday. I'm thinking, what am I going to use it at? And now I use it 100% of, I guess 95% of my time, whether I'm writing it or I'm talking to one of the team members.
That's awesome.
My language has become so much fluent than I ever was before.
Yeah. Do you think about your dad when you're like, I remember
Yes.
when you said that.
Yeah,
It came in handy.
Exactly.
I love that. No,
Yeah.
thanks for sharing that. I wanted to know. I was curious, but I didn't know if I was overstepping my boundary or anything.
The employees feel comfortable as well because I understand what they're saying. I understand what's happening and everything like that.
So there's no language barrier and everybody can communicate.
And even though, everybody's from different countries and the Spanish in different countries is
It's a little different, yes.
Depending where you're at. So we always giggle. They make fun of me sometimes. They're like, that's not how you say it. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
And you said that you went to training like for school. And I mean, some people, I feel like they don't really understand like what really goes into cleaning sometimes and like learning how to do it properly so things don't get damaged and so you don't leave like maybe residue.
Yes.
Like talk to me about that stuff and the type of training you guys
Yes,
get.
I personally went to an established Maid Brigade office in Wisconsin, and I went to training for 4 days. And I did the same training that I do today to my new hire employees, and I learned how to clean.
Yeah.
We all know how to clean, but
There's
I learned how to clean in the Maid Brigade standard.
Yeah.
So, and we use different cloths, color-coded cloths, so we're never cleaning the bathroom or the kitchen with the same tools, the same towels. So I learned how Maid Brigade wanted it done, and then that was able to come back and understand what I'm doing with everybody.
And how to
what's
teach
everybody doing, so I know it too.
Yeah, no.
Of course, I teach all the new hires here as well.
Yeah. I'd like to talk about maybe something a little bit, it's not random, it's still in the same vein of your industry, but has there been situations where maybe people are kind of embarrassed of, maybe they have like a really big mess in their house, and how do you help them to not feel embarrassed and be like, it's okay, we can help you? Because the first step is probably calling and saying, hey,
Yeah.
I'm really embarrassed, my house is really bad. Like, how do you handle situations like that?
And that's one thing I say, there's no judgment here. We all need to clean our houses, regardless, right? We all need help cleaning our houses. And I try to meet with the client before the team comes in to understand what it is that you're hiring me to do, because every household is different.
Yes.
So I try to learn about that. I also learn what's in your household, what is sentimental to you. I'd hate to break something. In our business, you can talk to any cleaning company, we're going to break something because we're cleaning it, we're moving it, we're touching it, we're going to break something. So I go ahead of time and say, tell me where those things are, so I'm able to tell the team, this is where this is, let's be careful with that. So no judging at our time. I think I'd rather clean a messy house than a clean house. Because how can I show you the difference when you have an immaculate clean house? I can't show you what I've done when it's so clean, even though those houses need cleaning too. But yes, that's what I try to learn when I get to a new client. So tell me what it is you need my help with.
No, I love that. Is that like an intake form, or you just call on the phone, or how does that work?
No, I like to show up to your house.
Oh,
and let's
okay.
walk each room and tell me. I know what we're going to do, and I'll explain. We'll do baseboards, ceiling fans, all those things that we do. But what are you looking for? Because every household is different.
Yeah.
What are you looking for us to do for you that's going to help?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything maybe that I have not touched on that maybe you would like to address or say, or maybe there's a common misconception that I'm not aware of that you would like people to know of? Anything about yourself or the business?
You know, a lot of when I came to Maid Brigade and trying to understand the business and all that, I had a team that came in and said, I don't want this house anymore. And I thought, you've been cleaning this house for, let me look it up, 6 years. All of a sudden you don't want this house. And I'm thinking, let me understand why you don't want this house.
Yeah.
And they were said, I don't want this house because this guy yells all the time.
Oh.
I don't want to do that anymore. And I thought, okay, you know what? I'm here to support you. If something is happening, I need to know about it. And I fixed it. I called the guy and I said, your team doesn't want to clean your house anymore. And they're like, why? I said, because you yell. I can't have you yelling at our team members.
Yeah.
I said, maybe tone it down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe talk to me and I'll tell them. And he said, I never knew that I yelled.
Oh.
No one has ever said anything to me.
Yeah.
So I said, I fixed it. Go back in there. And he's like, he's the nicest person there is.
Sometimes it's just that communication.
I think it's listening and then figuring out why it is that they're telling you that to make it better for them. And I've always said, just because we're cleaning houses, it doesn't mean we're no good or you can yell at me or whatever's happening.
100%.
Let me know so I can fix it. Because if I don't know, I can't fix it.
Yeah, no.
And then you just kind of say, I don't want this house anymore. Like, let's back up a couple of steps.
Let's figure out why.
I think little things like that, I've made a huge difference here.
Wow, yeah, no, absolutely. Sometimes that can be a little bit like, ooh, how do we solve this?
And, and I remember growing up, my parents not speaking the language. I was a translator. So I understand what these young families that don't speak the language are going through. I understand what these little kids are going through because I lived that with my family. And sometimes, everywhere people are rude. Oh, you should speak English. Well, and, when I was looking for my second career, I thought, Lord, direct my path where I can help people to speak the language, my language. Yeah. So here I am.
I love that.
Yes.
I think that perspective, like with your parents, has definitely helped you so much to see like the other side of that coin, right?
Yeah.
Which I think oftentimes we can be very blind to that.
Yes. And, I remember an experience in the airline when I said to my class, you're going to go out there and people are going to be rude, but don't let their mood change your mood. You still be that happy person. You still help that everybody. Doesn't matter what that person is doing to you. You continue to be happy because that's what everybody in an airplane wants to see.
Yeah.
Same thing here. I said, you're just go in there with a smile on your face. And if something happens, just tell me about it. I can fix it for you.
Yeah.
I remember on an airplane, we were flirting with everybody, just having a good time. And a woman said, oh, where have you been? You have a really nice tan. And I said, I'm lucky. My parents gave it to me. And she said, ew. And no longer talked to me.
What on earth?
And I thought, that's okay. That's you, not me. I'm going to continue to be nice to you. And I got her coat out. Have a nice day. I was not going to allow that person to change my mood for the day. And that's what I tell the team members here. It's okay. Smile, thank you, good morning, and just let me know what's happening in your day.
Yeah. Wow, that's a tough situation. But I like the way that you handle it. I don't know. That's definitely a superpower and a skill because it can be a little bit like, oh, but you shouldn't let that get.
It was a little shocking to me,
yeah.
Especially when everybody was having a good time. But quickly I thought it doesn't matter what you think.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, no, thank you for sharing that story. It's crazy, but there's a lesson to be said
I always, if it fits, I always try to tell my friends or something about it because don't let someone change your mood.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, like who are they? Like just be yourself, be happy.
They're being ignorant. It's okay.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yep. Love it. All right. My final question is going to be, I know you said there's a mantra that you guys have, but do you have maybe a quote or a saying or something that somebody's told you throughout your life that has inspired you and has kept you going that you'd like to share with our audience just to leave a nice message?
Yes, my dad, someone, when I first came to Maid Brigade, the manager before Misty said, how come you're the way you are? Not that, well, that has a lot, but I thank my father. My mom died when I was young, but
So sorry.
I thank my father for always telling me to be strong, not to listen to anything anybody says, and to be my own boss. He said, that's one thing you need to do. You need to go to school, get an education, whatever it is you want to do, but you need to be your own boss.
Yes.
And it's true. And that, I didn't realize what he was telling me then. I don't think he realized what he was telling me.
Yeah.
But it was an impact in my life.
Yeah.
That even I tell my boys, don't let anybody try to sway what you think or how you feel.
Yeah.
You got to be your own boss in everything that you do.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I quickly just want to go back to that where it's just like, okay, that's that person. I think that's such a great, how do you say this, message that your father gave you at such a young age, because I definitely see the way that that's shaped you. And you're like, no, you don't let that person, like, you're your own boss, like, you're in control of your own destiny and your mood. You don't let other people, like, shift that no matter what they say. Like, that's such a nice and strong will to have. I love that.
Yes, I'm so grateful that he said that to me. And I don't know where he came to say that to us. There was 10 of us. I was the youngest one. And that's always stayed with me. I always think about that when I get down or people are trying to sway my decision. I thought, no, let me step back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing that
Thank
with
you
me and
for
for
having
being
me.
here. Absolutely. Anytime.
This has been a lot of fun. I was looking forward to it and nervous at the same time. But
Oh,
thanks.
well, we did it. You're welcome.